What's good, you guys, and welcome back to the eBay Reselling Millionaire Starts From Scratch series. I know I've been gone for a little bit, took a vacation, was getting a little overwhelmed with the amount of work that I had, and vacations are okay as long as you come back and you pick up right where you left off. Now, before we get into the Goodwill shopping, and I just want to point out there's 2 weeks worth of Goodwill shopping that you will see later on in this video. First, we have to go over an eBay return. This is actually from another account that I have that I still have a few things listed on. It's not from the Millionaire account that I started for this series. So let's go ahead and open up the package and make sure this Travis Matthew polo is still in there. I'm not gonna lie though, he taped this pretty good, man. He did a good job. He kept my polo safe. He did say that it was a little loose. Not a little loose. He said it was very baggy, that he had previously bought Travis Matthew polos and he's never had a problem with it. It is what it is. This is the reality of reselling on eBay. You're going to get returns. And it looks like the shirt is in there, which is good. And he actually buttoned it up all the way for me again. This is how I shipped it out. I always ship it out with all of the buttons up so that the collar stays nice and straight, nice and folded down when it ships. And this is it right here. This is the Travis Matthew that he returned. What I will do is I will relist this item and hope that the next buyer that purchases it likes it. So other than that, let's go to the Goodwill and see what we can find. First thing I found at the Goodwill was a Pet Safe Gentle Leader head collar. These things sell very fast on eBay as long as you are very specific with the listing. You have to make sure you put the size, color, and all of those different things, because if you don't, they will take a little while to sell. This item is a perfect example of always checking in the box, always making sure everything is there. So you can see this is like a storage bag type of thing. It says there's supposed to be 3 bags inside of there. When I ended up opening up the box, there was only 2 bags, so I'm very glad that I checked, because if I didn't, that purchase would have been a waste. There wasn't many things in the miscellaneous section this day, so I did move over to the polos, where I found myself this beautiful blue FootJoy. It does have an embroidery of eagle landing, but on FootJoys, embroideries don't really matter as long as it's not like some random company like AT&T or Verizon or something like that. This is the first time I've ever seen this brand. It's called Magellan. The button down felt really nice. It's one of those outdoor button downs for fishing and hunting and stuff like that, and I always love taking chances on new brands to see how fast they sell, so I'll keep you guys updated on that one to see if it sells. Chaps isn't the greatest resellable brand, but if you can get it for a decent price, this one was $7.98. There is a little bit of profit that you can make on them, depending on how long you're willing to sit on the shirt. I'll probably list this for somewhere around like maybe $22, $25, and it'll probably take a few months to sell, but eventually it will.
Okay, this is crazy here. So I was going through the long sleeve button downs now, found this. It's called Vince, never seen it before, but look what they want for it, $49.98. And I think the reason they did that was because it says it's $225, but when you look this up online, it goes for less than what Goodwill wants by a bunch, man. This is probably the most expensive button down I've ever seen. $50, man. They're never gonna sell that for that price. That's gonna be there forever. We'll come back every Monday. I guarantee you that's going to be here.
All right, we made it to the second Goodwill. First Goodwill didn't have too much. Maybe this one will be a little bit better. At the second Goodwill, the first button down that I found was an English laundry long sleeve one. I've seen these selling online for some really good money, and I just don't know why, because when you feel the quality of the button down, it's not that great, and there's a lot of loose threads and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit of work to sell this button down.
Okay, someone explain to me, why is this Rough Hoon, I've never heard of this brand before, why was this MSRP'd at $570? That's what it means, right? MRP? Because usually it should say MSRP, but it says 570.00. Why? They're asking for 5, and it is half off since it is red tag, which is cool, but I don't know if I want to even take the chance on this. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that, because I really don't know. So I was really confused on this. I had to look it up. So MSRP is not an edict, it's just a suggestion. So what an MSRP means is that, let's say for example this was new at $29.99, that's just kind of like the suggested price, whereas an MRP is the maximum retail price. So the maximum this shirt could go for was $570. I don't know, that's just so why MRP is not good. Yeah, I mean, makes sense why MRP is not good, because they valued this at almost $600. Like, that's a PS5 right there. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything girlfriend found. So this is a FootJoy, but it is faded and there is a couple holes right there, so not gonna pick that up. What do we got here? Looks like a Star Wars brand new hoodie. Why is it messed up like this? Hold on now. Okay, let's just take that out. We'll look at it this way. Brand new Star Wars hoodies. I've done great selling Star Wars things, but you have to make sure if this is for like kids or not, because if it's for kids it'll sell a lot less. But we'll go ahead and keep that one. We'll check this one out. Got some Zoomies action, Santa Cruz skateboards. I don't know, it's NHS. It's branded by Zoomies. I've never actually seen anything like this other than in the actual store, so I'm not sure what this one would be worth, so we'll put that right there. Got a Jordan XL dry fit long sleeve. This one looks really nice. Again, you got to make sure that it's not for kids though, and it's hard to tell right there, but it is a hoodie, which is cool. Oh, but look what they did. Yep, this is a problem with my Goodwill. If you guys can see that right there, they poke 2 holes in the shirt, so now this shirt is basically worthless. And there was a little stain right there, which I could have taken off, but no customer wants to buy clothes with holes in it. Yo, here's a brand new Nike shirt, $65 MSRP, but they want $13. That is just, that's too pricey. Is this supposed to be like a, what is this, man's crackback game jersey? I don't know, we'll look this one up, but that $13 is a little too expensive. Who was number 25? Charles. I didn't keep up with NFL. I don't know who Charles is, but Charles, are you worth $20, Charles? Let's see what this is right here. Another Jordan one, $7, but it does have a little bit of staining right here, and this like puffing that you guys can see, this like white stuff. Hopefully you can see the white stuff. I forgot what that's called, but when that's happening to a shirt, that's not good. Not a lot of customers want that. JC Crone. This one is red tagged, meaning that it is half off, which is good. So we'll definitely take a look at this one. We'll see if he was a baller, but I don't even know if this is Kansas City, is it? This is the colors, but I don't know what this ALH means. I'll definitely have to look that up. Okay, so a couple things we're putting back and a couple things that I still have to look up. At the end of this, when we get out of here, I'll show you guys everything that we got. All right, I'm sure you guys have been missing girlfriend. Let's go ahead and go over everything that we bought, because there's a lot of things that I put back. So this is actually from the first Goodwill. Got myself a little Chaps button down. You can see Steinmart right there. Doesn't matter, I'll just take that tag off, leave this one on. Cost $8. Probably gonna sell it for about $22 to $25 from what I saw online. This one's actually a pretty cool shirt. It's the first time I ever seen this. It's a Magellan outdoor fishing shirt, and since we are moving into summer, fishing stuff is going to be in pretty high demand. You can see right there, I like that little embroidery that they did there. Pretty cool, nice purple. I don't know about the color, but should be pretty good. Got some FootJoy action. Always love picking up FootJoy. It does have a little bit of stains on it, but I think it could just come off with an easy wash. And don't be scared if there's like these embroideries of Eagle Landing or different types of country clubs or something like that. People actually like that. They like to buy these things because they might live near the country club, or they are going to go visit a country club and just want to have something like this. This is also from the first Goodwill. It's a Gentle Leader collar. It's from PetSafe. I've sold these things in the past and they sell relatively quickly as long as you list it correctly. You got to make sure the size is correct. This was one of the things girlfriend ended up finding. Santa Cruz hoodie from Zoomies. It's actually from like NHS or something like that, but they're selling as vintage online. I remember I used to have friends that used to be skateboarders that used to wear that, so I think those are still going to be in demand now. Another awesome find by girlfriend. Star Wars things sell for great money, and people actually pay more for Star Wars stuff. You can see it's from episode 4, A New Hope, has like the words on it, brand new with tags. That's going to be some good money as well. And then finally, the last thing, this one actually I found. It is an English laundry. I've seen these things in the past. I've never actually really picked them up. I'm gonna take a chance on it because it was red tag. You can see $12.98, but because it was red tagged, I think I see these going, it's between $30 and $50 for these things. So I guess it just really depends on how long you want to keep it listed for. Some people want to sell their products fast, and some people just want to continue to move inventory. I'm into just moving inventory because I make these videos and people like them. So let's go get some food. Girlfriend, where are we going?
Jollibee.
Yes, we did not get Jollibee in the morning because they were super packed. We're gonna go now, list these items afterwards, and make some money. All of the items we look at from this point on are going to be from the second week of eBay shopping or Goodwill shopping. First thing I found was this little retro stand for an iPhone or Android phone. Those things don't really sell pretty much ever, but you can get lucky. This one I wasn't lucky and I ended up putting it back. So I'm gonna tell you guys the biggest secret and the best tip that you guys can have when it comes to sourcing items to sell on eBay from Goodwill. And that is, you have to make friends with the employees. You have to be friendly to the employees. I've said this in the past. This binder of cards was going for $15, and because there was no price tag really on it and we got one, they gave it to us for half off. Sometimes I'll buy things that aren't selling on Goodwill just to see if I can list it for a lower price and get mine sold. And as I was putting that cornhole little game from Lowe's in the cart, I found these plug and plays, and I've sold these in the past before. They sell for some really good money. The issue is the yellow one, I think the Namco, wasn't really selling for too much. It was $15. They wanted $5. Girlfriend actually found this, I think that's a Funko for Harry Potter, Rubus, I think. But back to these plug and plays, they can sell for great money brand new. The problem with the Spider-Man one though was that the cord was actually a little bit ripped and it looked like someone tried to tape it back together. So at that point I didn't want to buy it because maybe it was broken. And then girlfriend finds these oil filters and oil caps, something like that. There was 2 for Ford and there was 2 for Toyota. The problem is to make really good profit on these, or actually a decent profit at the very best, you needed a lot of 3. That's what was selling for these oil filters, and I only had a lot of 2. And then girlfriend's just finding a whole bunch of things. A Superman chair cape, which actually just sold last night. I think I listed this up for about $15. I think it was like $2.98 for that, so there was some decent profit with that. And girlfriend's still looking around. I don't like picking up those big things. She's holding up that like purifier thing, safety first humidifier. I just don't like having to deal with the shipping on those things. And these were some vacuum bags. I actually thought these were air filters. I love picking up air filters, but these were just some regular vacuum bags that weren't really selling for that much money. Again, like I said, make friends with the Goodwill employees. They are your friends. They're the ones that are ultimately going to help you get the best bang for your buck and the cheapest prices on the items. You can see I'm looking for the price. There's no price tag on this blue binder either. So I have girlfriend go ask them, and since we're so nice to the employees, I was able to get both of those trading cards, those 2 big binders, for the same price as one of the binders. And I might as well just lot up the binders together. And oh, actually, this is crazy. This StarTech.com thing, I see this online selling for like $200, $300, something like that. But there was only like one sold for $60 when I looked it up. But when I got home and looked it up again, they were actually selling for some great money and consistently. So I actually picked this up. It was brand new and I have it listed for $60. Found some old Walt Disney McDonald's toys. If you can see right there, they came in a Happy Meal. And they're all actually in there. The Aristocats and Pete's Dragon. This one's actually the one in the best quality right here. I have no idea what these would be worth, but we'll check them out. You just have to fall in love with the treasure hunt of looking for these items to resell. This is a Nikon Nice Touch 3 in its original box. I actually, when I got this, I picked it up. I didn't know how to turn it on because it's so ancient, but it's so cool to find. These accessory kits for babies can sell for some great money, depending on the brand as well. This one's a Spectra premium accessory kit. I think it was like 24 items in there. Sells for about $15 to $20 on eBay, depending on the quality of the box. This one wasn't in the greatest condition, so I think I put it up for $15 and I bought it for about $3. And as always, we have to take a look at the polos because there is money to be made with shirts. I've made a lot of money with shirts. This one is a Porsche. It's branded by Porsche. It was nice. It was black, no stains, no rips. And then I look again and here's another Porsche. And I was hoping this wasn't the stain. It wasn't, just a little piece of lint. So I got a white one and a black one. And the size is fantastic because it's an XXL. And the bigger the size, the better it sells on eBay. And of course, we find at least one FootJoy. You always got to find at least one FootJoy. For some reason, people just don't pick these up. It is for the Wichita Open Ambassador. It's a beautiful colors, man. Gray, dark gray, or silver, some blue. It's a beautiful shirt, and it'll sell. This one's such a weird one. It's a Dubai World Cup polo. And it looks in pretty decent condition. Has all of its buttons. You can see Dubai World Cup right there. There's not many of these online. There's actually only one that sold for $40 brand new. So I might be able to get this one for maybe $20, $25. At the second Goodwill now, this is the first time I've ever seen Double Diamond. I think that was the brand name. You can actually see it right there. It's a fleece jacket, looks really nice. The only problem is it's not in season for it. I still picked it up, but I'm expecting it to take a little bit of time to sell because it's summer now. So I need some help with this because I did buy this shirt. It is a Columbia titanium button down. It was really nice, and at the time it was really clean. There was actually a bunch of stains on the back that I didn't see because of the Goodwill lighting. But that tag, it's not the original tag that comes with the shirt. So I don't know where the shirt came from, but should I still list it as brand new? This is something I've been trying to get into, and that is selling mugs. This is a SeaWorld Dolphin made in Taiwan mug. You can see it's right here. Mine is actually in better quality, and this one was going for about $25, maybe $26 when it sold. So I think I can get the same amount because mine is better quality. Travel bags can sell for some really good money. You can see this one's a little new. I mean, it doesn't have the new tag on it, but it still had the plastic wrap over the Bose emblem, and then there was like a little white little paper inside of it to still signify that it was never used. So I did end up picking that one up, and I don't know what this one was. Girlfriend just kind of threw this one into the cart. And finally, the last thing we found before we left the Goodwill was these Herschel Supply Company travel shoe bags. I saw these online going for like $30 shipping from the United Kingdom, and then they were selling for $15 a piece from America. So I went ahead and picked those two up as well. Okay, we just got out of the second Goodwill for the second week now, and look at that accident that's about to happen over there. My goodness, people don't know how to drive. So the first thing I got was this SeaWorld mug. It's not in the greatest condition, but the other one that I saw online wasn't either, and still sold for about $23, $24. So I think that one will go for the same price. This one girlfriend found, it's a Bose travel bag. There's no tag on it, but you can tell that it's new because this was never taken off, and it does have a little bit of that white insert on the inside here, which means that no one used it, which is good, but I can't sell it as new with tags, which is the only thing that kind of sucks. This is the first time I've ever seen a Columbia titanium button down. Everything just looks so messed up when you actually look at it outside versus inside, but I think it should be okay. I'll just scrub it with a little bit of water and a toothbrush. I like taking chances on new things. These are called Double Diamonds. It's a fleece, right? Some type of fleece. I have no idea, but I've never heard of the brand, but these things always sell. I mean, there's people up north that wear these things. And then again, girlfriend found these two Herschel Supply travel shoe bags. I have no idea what they are for. I guess literally you put your shoes in the bag, which is great because I saw some other guys selling these for like $30 shipping online, and then another one sold for $15, so pretty good pickup. We're not gonna pull these out, but these are just a bunch of cards. I have no idea the value of these things, so I don't want to go through those because I'm definitely not an expert. From the first Goodwill, got a Nikon, turn it around this way, Nice Touch 3. It's not new in the box, but it's used with the original box, and I think that'll help it sell a little bit better because the actual box is there. This one I found, Spectra Premium Accessory Kit. It was brand new inside of the box, so I picked it up. And the reason, that's why I don't know if I recorded it, but I was checking to see if it was sealed. This thing is weird because if you look this up online, it's going for like $150, $200, but then the only one that's sold for like $20 or $30. So I really don't know the value of this. And then a Superman chair cape, just something, I mean, it wasn't expensive, $3 for that, nothing too big. This actually was not selling, but it was because people are selling this for like, it's a Lowe's Build and Grow construction set thing. They were selling it for like $25-$30. I feel like I can undercut that and sell it for way cheaper. Always love picking up FootJoys. This one actually is a Wichita Open Ambassador, which doesn't matter. These things do not matter on FootJoys. People love buying FootJoys. This is the first Porsche that I found. Nice black shirt, making sure that all of the buttons and everything is there. And there is another Porsche one right here. A girlfriend will take that. Well, actually, nope, that's the Dubai. Well, I will still show it. We might as well, we already have it out. It's a Dubai World Cup Polo. Taking a chance on this one just because you don't really see these often. So I don't know, I think it could be worth something. And then that one right there that she has is the second Porsche one. Let me go ahead and just open it up. Nothing special. I mean, just the Porsche logo, Porsche right here on the thing. Just a really nice clean shirt. Goes for like $20, maybe $30 a piece. And that's everything we found. We found so many things. It's gonna be a struggle having to take pictures of all of this, list all of it. But that's what we do, man. You gotta make money somehow. And also, I'm gonna try to be as transparent as I possibly can with all of these episodes. So at the end of episode 4 now, our total cost is $386.50, and our total profits so far are $118.59. I'm sure we're definitely gonna be profitable soon with the amount of things we've been finding.